Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the latest No Strings Attached podcast. I'm Mark, he's Tristan. What are we talking about this week, Tristan?
We're going to do a little roundup. Weekend before last, Youth Nationals concluded. 2 weekends of competition, over 300 players entered. Pretty significant. We've got the return of age group categories, which I'm very, very happy about. And yeah, it's another really successful event, so we're going to dive into that. Give some shout outs to some exceptional performances. We are going to talk a little bit about, and I'm trying to wrap my brains here because quite a lot going on. English Open started last week.
Yep.
We had ESBT in Mansfield.
The final one of the tour.
Final one of the season.
There was an event in Torrevieja, which a few English guys went to, senior version and an adult version. So we'll give a few shout outs to one or two good performances there, I think. And there was something over in America that happened.
Yeah.
Which we might talk about a little bit.
PBA
National League National Championships.
Yeah,
so plenty to talk about. So stay tuned and we'll delve into all of those things and maybe a little bit more. Who knows?
We will indeed. We will just see where it goes. But we are now
big up the juniors.
Yeah. Well, we will do that, but we're going to big up ourselves first.
Are we?
Yeah, 100%. We've made double digits.
Double digits?
Double digits in terms of episodes.
Wow. Yeah. Was this number 10?
This is number 10.
Crikey.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
Wow.
I know, right?
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, indeed. So, perfect opportunity. Please like, subscribe, just helps us. Helps us massively, and we really appreciate all of the support.
Absolutely.
So, let's dive into Youth Nationals then. I can't remember what edition it was.
The 55th, I think it is.
55th
year of Youth National Championships.
Yeah.
Held in Dunstable Bowl again. Which I wasn't there this time, but you were.
Mm-hmm.
Quite warm environment as per normal.
It was actually all right.
Was it okay?
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's quite comfortable, in fact.
Sounded like it was brilliantly run again by Brian and Jill and Stephen and the rest of youth bowling.
Absolutely. I actually just want to give a little shout out to all of the assistants and lane marshals from Dunstable Dragons, because response times were absolutely rapid.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Anytime there was a little issue or anything like that, dealt with super swiftly.
Cool, because they're the little bits that really, make the difference that you don't think about when you're, running a tournament sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
When things go wrong, it's how quickly they're dealt with that matters.
There was one lad there in the team when we were having a few issues with the lanes and bits and pieces. Literally, all I had to do was pick up the sign, and he was there like immediately. And I took the opportunity to show my appreciation for his response times. But I'm just going to give you another shout out now. I don't know your name, so please, if that was you, just drop in the comments so I can actually thank you properly.
So well done, guys.
So where should we start?
Should we start with the youngest? I'm talking about all events. That's the ones that I love.
Let's do that. Let's talk about age division, all events.
Yeah.
Because when I was a lad, you wanted to be...
Long time ago.
Yeah. Even though it doesn't look it. In the good old days, you wanted to be under 16s, under 13s champion. Yeah. Best in the age group. Yeah. I personally feel age categories is purely based on physical development. With the average categories, you could be having somebody that is...
You could have a 17-year-old and a 12-year-old in the same same category. And sometimes, for different reasons, that may not be the fairest way of doing stuff, but it's still, a reasonably good idea to do. It gives people more opportunity to feel like they can win something, and that's good.
I think it's nice that we've got both.
But as a national champion, I think the age is the real kudos ones. Take nothing away from any of the average categories. Well done to every single player who played. you've still proven that you were worthy to win your medal because you've beaten the people in your category.
Yeah.
So,
and there were some performances that in those average categories that were just bloody phenomenal. Yeah, they, you know, we were seeing quite a few players show up and bowl the best they've ever bowled.
Yeah, and that's brilliant, and that's what you want to see in, you know, higher level things. But I think for national, you want to be, if you think about every other sport, the national champion is an under-10 national champion or an under-16 national champion. So we're just going to focus on those because there's too many others to go through. So let's start with the under-10 boys, male, as it's described here. So we're just going to mention the medal winners. So in third place, Ethan Chander from Airport Bowl. Christoph Ketcher Martin from Crawley got the silver. And Jolin, I don't know why I said damn, it's going Swedish or Norway. Jolin Byron from Shipley YBC is a phenomenal little talent, I must say. I've seen a lot of him. He won his category by 165 pins with a 1265. So congratulations to Jolin. Brilliant bowling. Not surprised. Superb. Well done to all three of you.
Yeah.
Under 10 females.
Yep. So in third place, we had Harriet Bonfield.
Not another Bonfield.
I heard she's got an exceptional coach who she doesn't listen to, Basher. And then
well done, Harriet.
Well done, Harriet. Yeah. In second place, we had Millie Neild from Hull. And then the under 10 champion was Rebecca Thorpe from Madison Heights.
Again, with a really big, about 160 lead again, 161 pins, 71 pins. Huge.
It's massive.
Huge.
You know, so it's superb performances there. Then we move on to a category that, if I'm completely honest with you, probably the most excited about in terms of the future of the sport is the under 13s. You know, this is where this is an exciting category. In third place, we had another phenomenal two-hander, Louis Jacob from Acots Green.
Yep.
And we had Seb Lawrence again from Acots Green. And
3 pins.
Yeah, 3 pins separating them. And then the under 13 male champion was Leo Sanders from Barnsley YBC. And again, it was about an 80 pin gap at the top.
Big lead. Well done, Leo.
Yeah,
well done, all guys.
Congratulations, Leo.
Brilliant.
There's a couple of other names in here that we've already sort of spoken about. These guys, these kids were ultimately their first year in the under 13s. So Cody Humphrey from Dunstable came in 13th place, and then Louis French from Ashby YBC, narrowly missing out on an under 13s bronze medal in 4th. At 10 years old in the under 13s category.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good achievement.
Yeah.
And he was 15 pins short.
Yeah.
So,
and I believe that Louis won his
another name to
average division.
He may well, I don't
know. But anyway, I saw him with a few medals anyway. So congratulations, guys.
That's cool.
Mark, do you want to take the under 13 females?
The under 13 females. So in third place, somebody you may know quite well.
Yep.
Grace Hinchcliffe.
It's my
from
niece.
Norwich, your niece.
Yeah, indeed.
No credit there. Well done.
No.
To Grace, 1241. Holly Birch from Chesterfield got the silver medal with 1401, a nice gap there.
Yeah.
And then exactly the same gap. That was 160 pins. Another 160 pins to Ava Richardson from Dunstable, who won the gold medal. So well done, Ava. Ava and Holly both did well in Triple Crown recently as well, you may recall. So they're continuing their good form.
Yeah.
That's another big lead, another big win.
Another huge. This is some massive gaps here, isn't there?
So well done to you girls.
And I just want to congratulate Grace as well, because she did shoot a PB of 192.
Well done, Grace.
Which is very good. So,
proud uncle.
Proud uncle. Grace bowls for Norwich Falcons, and she's enjoying her bowling. She's having fun. So
good.
Congratulations. Well done, girls.
Well done.
Let's move on to probably the
biggest
largest category. Yeah.
Yeah, the under-16 males,
there are 89 players.
89. So
almost a third.
there's a lot of players.
The total entrants.
Yeah.
Probably a quarter, actually, of the total entrants are under 16 male.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was a little bit closer.
It was indeed, yeah. So obviously, I'm just going to go through a couple of names that I know personally, and this is a category really where you have such a large gap in terms of physical ability, from the 13-year-olds kind of, to the 16-year-olds. There's a massive development gap physically, yeah. So, and it is a sign of the future.
Yeah,
for sure. Right. Just want to shout out Ethan Florentinos from our MH900 YBC. He, in his first nationals, came in 74th place. He shot out of those 9 games, one of them was under 100, and that's the first time he's done that in quite some
His
time.
first tournament as well.
It's his second tournament, but first nationals.
First nationals.
Considering that he only really learned to hook the bowling ball back in April. Massive achievement.
Yeah.
He had 4 PBs and matched his series in the final. So PB game and PB series in the singles, PB game, PB series in the doubles, and then in the team when he was knackered. He'd never bowled 9 games before in one day, and with an early start as well. He was flagging. I actually think he fell asleep on the ball turn at one point. Like sat there with his head on the thing.
We've all been.
But that was great. And he matched his PB series that he got in the doubles earlier that day. So
brilliant.
Superb performance. And then we had, just going up, another little bowler that I really like. And I've obviously had the pleasure of working with in the past when I was at the Falcons. Wesley Jones. Wesley Jones is sitting in 44th in the under-16s.
Right.
Recently shot his first 200 game in league at Norwich. Certainly one to watch there as well.
Yeah. I think we can go through quite a few in this list, but I think there's a lot of players in this category. I think the next couple of years, these guys are going to start to figure out who are the better ones, for sure. And as they develop physically and get more experience, we'll see. We should see quite a big group of good players here, I think so.
A really interesting set of players, and certainly ones to watch.
Yeah. So the medalists for the under-16s, in 3rd place was Thomas Payne from Madison Heights. He had 1895.
Yeah.
So
this was a much closer division at the top, wasn't it?
Much closer than the previous ones. So that's basically a 210 average.
Yeah.
Luke Ison got the silver medal. He was from Birmingham Cobras.
Yeah.
He had 1939, so 139 over.
Had a fantastic 278 game as well, front 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then the winner was Kieran Hockney from Ashby by a solitary 3 pins.
Super close.
Yeah. Much tighter. So well done, Kieran. Well done, Luke. Well done, Thomas.
Yeah. Kieran averaged over 220 for the whole tournament.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I'm not going to lie, the conditions were challenging.
They weren't quite 220, but
almost.
It was 142 over. But forgive your maths. He's done well. He's done really well.
Yeah.
They've all done well. Let's move on. Under 16 female girls.
Yeah.
In 3rd place, we had Constant Barber from Hull with 1479, and then there was a little bit of a gap to Sarah Scott. That's Sarah Scott from Scotland.
Sarah Scott from Scotland.
I think there was a little bit of recruitment going on by Birmingham Cobras.
Right. That's quite a trek. That's quite a trek for YBC, isn't it?
We'll maybe talk about that. She had 1589, and then the winner from Shipley YBC, again continuing her form from the Triple Crown, was Abby Rose with 1749. Very good.
Winning by 160 pins.
160 pins, averaging 195 for the event.
Amazing.
So, fantastic result, Abby.
Yeah.
Well done.
And then
really, really pleased with how you're progressing. It's brilliant.
Yeah. And then
the coach is doing a great job.
Yeah.
And it's not me.
And then
Before anyone suggests
in the under-19 males. So third place, we have our own MH900 representative, Louis Dawson.
Mr. Louis.
With 1901.
What happened? Not enough? Not good enough, Louis?
It's tough day. Tough day. But no, Louis did all right to get the third.
Got a
there.
medal in his last.
Yeah.
In his last one.
Last one. Then second place, with a gap of about 72 pins, Tyler Whitmore from Maycox Green.
Yeah.
And then
Very nice.
almost another 100-pin gap.
Yeah. With
Another
a huge score.
Another 89 pins. Brandon Jacks from Chesterfield with 272 over.
Yeah. So 230.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Mental.
Huge. Well done, Brandon.
Yeah.
Brilliant bowling. Brilliant bowling.
Tough old day as well, that.
Yeah. So, under 19 girls or females.
Yeah.
In third place was
Hold
by
on.
just 10 pins.
Can we actually just? There's some serious players in this in the top 6, top 7, top 8 here. Yeah.
Where?
In the under 19 female category.
Yeah.
The names that you would expect to see up there.
Basically,
Yeah.
most of them are there.
Olivia Rogers, Emily Rogers, Ava Andrade, Grace Thomas, Chloe Birch, and Jasmine Snowball.
Yeah.
Future, a lot of existing Team England squad and future Team England squad, right?
Good players.
Yeah. So, third place, Grace Thomas from Shipley with 1647. And then, again, another rather
big
large gap. Yeah.
130 pin or 124 pin.
Yeah. Chloe Birch from Chesterfield, 1771. And then Jasmine Snowball, who's recently took her thumb out of the ball.
She has. About a year ago.
The only under 19 female to average over 200.
Yeah.
With 1826 from Eastbourne YBC.
Very good. Well done, Jasmine. Well done, Chloe. Well done, Grace.
Yeah. Just goes to show there that Chloe Birch and Jasmine both have what we would consider in a female game power and rev rate.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, starting to show the girls the power, rev rate, not strength, power. I don't mean strength. We mean
energy transfer.
Energy on the ball, power. So the combination of the speed, but also the important factor of rev rate.
Yeah,
because that creates the potential for angle, change of direction, and angle of entry to the pins is massive, and being able to increase that, manage that, and have energy on the ball to go through the pins in a good way is what we're talking about. So well done to all three girls there, and to the others. Some very good performances. Right, moving on. Let's go forward to under 22 male.
Yeah,
these are definitely under 22 men.
Yep.
Not sure they should be in a youth event, but I won't go there. In third place.
Am I right in saying this is the last time?
I believe it's the last
time
year.
the under 22s are in there.
I'm hearing whispers that it's going to be
unconfirmed
but
rumour.
Yeah, I think it's probably for the best.
Yeah.
But there were good reasons to bring it in the first place.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But maybe things change. We adapt. We flex. Blah blah. So anyway, in third place was the lefty from Shipley, Mr. Ryan Smith, with 1908. Pretty good. 60 odd pins ahead of him, Callum Hall from Sunderland, and the winner with a good 1982 was Ben Stevens from Madison Heights. So well done, lads. Very good performances.
And then
finally, the under 22 girls, female, women.
Do you know what? I am actually kind of glad that I was here for this, just because the person at the top of this list in this category, I haven't seen bowl for a long time due to injury, and she's been rolling the ball again back to where she left before the injury. So Birmingham Cobras have kind of whitewashed the top of the under 22 female category. So we had Leah Hindmarch Knight with 1654 in third place, Abby McKeever with 1689, and then
She's Irish. Sure, she's Irish.
I don't know. Unfortunately, it doesn't have national. I mean, we're a multicultural society, aren't we? So,
we are. A little bit of recruitment going on in Birmingham.
And then, top of the tables
Quite
in the
funny.
under 22 females, Cara Zuko.
Cara Zuko, well done, Cara. Brilliant job. Well
Lovely
done.
to actually see you bowl
Well
again.
done.
mate. Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Again, really interesting kind of statistics. You are seeing quite a few of similar YBCs with potentially certain coaches working
Maybe.
around, doing quite well there. Yeah, I mean, it's YBCs to be at the moment seem to be Birmingham Cobras, Madison Heights, Ashby, MH900.
Maybe, but Chesterfield's there.
Chesterfield,
Man's still doing some good things. There's lots of, Dunstable. I mean, I think without spending time delving into every single result, we can't really
Just looking at all events here.
pinpoint.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good clubs out there, lots of good coaches doing some good things, and because we have to remember is that players will clearly develop at different paces, different times, and different clubs have different makeup of all their different ages, and so a club who's maybe been working with their players for 2 or 3 years might see the fruits of their labours
Sooner.
now, and then those who are sort of at the beginning and have younger players might not see anything for another 2 or 3 years. So,
I mean,
I think successful championships with some, outstanding performances from various people.
I believe.
Apologies to those that we haven't mentioned. There are far too many of you to mention, and we could spend an hour going through every result, but that would probably get boring for everyone. So we just decided to highlight the age category, all events, as the main thing. So
Yeah, totally.
well done to everyone who won singles, doubles, teams. National medals are things to be proud of.
I'm going to have to fact check this as well, but I do think we should shout out. I'm pretty sure it was Callum Hall with a 771. Which,
Yes, I believe that's
was
a national
new,
record.
New national record.
Yep.
Taken away from Chris Oates, which he's had for quite some time.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
again, stellar performance. There were some massive games, some really consistent bowling.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Callum Hall's game was like 268, 267, 2 something. Like,
Well, yeah, it's got to be.
yeah,
Something
like
like that.
230, 240. But it was really, really good. Like,
It's a decent block by anyone's
Yeah.
standards. Yeah. So.
yeah. And the thing is
stuff.
having those age categories from 10 to 22, you've got so many bowlers at different stages of development. Throwing, some haven't started hooking the bowling ball yet. Some are really at the beginning stages of their journey and getting, used to getting the ball in the right place every time.
Yeah.
So youth nationals is a very, very challenging event just because the patterns are not breaking down how you would typically anticipate them. When you're bowling at a particular standard.
There are only 3 game blocks.
3 game blocks,
So-
same pair. If you, it's a tricky event to score at. So
It certainly can be.
lots of PBs, lots of great things to celebrate, and we wish we had more time to celebrate them all. So if you what you did, well done. Yeah. And thanks very much to Stephen, Brian, Jill for another fantastic run
And
tournament.
everyone who ran the event.
All
Well
the
done.
lane marshals from Dunstable Dragons, thanks very much for your time and effort. It really is appreciated. Thank you very much. Right, what are we going to next? Shall we look at ESBT?
ESBT.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at ESBT. So we had the final ESBT event of the year at Mansfield Super Bowl over the weekend.
Yeah.
There were not so many entries this time. Maybe a number of factors. We won't debate that now.
No.
We'll debate that when chatters can actually make it onto the pod.
Yeah.
In the women's section, Vicky Harmon came out on top with a very, very good 16:02.
Yeah.
The only lady to average 200. Well done, Vicky. You beat Hayley into second place, Hayley Russell with 15:82, and then closely followed by Sophie Thompson with 15:46. Really, really good to see Sophie back bowling.
Yeah.
Went to a couple of tournaments with her for England, maybe 1 or 2, and yeah, really pleased to see her back bowling. And she did really well in nationals, didn't she? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I must admit,
Good
I'm
to see you
just
back, Sophie.
super happy for Vicky. Yeah.
She just keeps plodding away.
That's exactly
her thing.
exactly it. She's just
Yeah.
kept going, kept progressing.
Keeps going.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what needs to happen.
So well done.
Well done, Vicky. I've had quite a few people say you're rolling the ball phenomenally well at the moment, and looking really, really good. I believe from SSL there was quite a few people looking going, oh god, yeah, she's looking really good at the moment. Then backs it up with a winner.
With a win
at Mansfield. So
brilliant.
So as obviously the season is, we've only talked about the ladies, haven't we?
We have. So let's do the men.
Let's do the men first.
So
winner,
Mr. Roberts, Mr. Brandon Roberts.
Yeah.
219 average, 1754. Beat the old man Stevie T into second place, 1718. So a nice little 36 pin win there. Stevie just nudging out Pistol Pete with 1714, and then closely followed by Ray, Teese, Tom, Hadley. Chatters himself actually averaged over 200. I mean, what's going on in the world? Gordon Humphreys, Kev Pilley and Thomas Copeland, and Matty Clayton round out the top 11 who averaged 200. I've only gone down the list with the men because they averaged over 200. Some good stuff. And like you say, that's the end of the season.
It is indeed. So should we talk about overall rankings for the season?
Overall rankings, absolutely.
Lovely. So leading the ladies, it's Hayley Russell. And then we have Faye Elkington-Thika in second and Sophie Thompson in third.
Yeah, cool.
Closely followed by just a couple of points. Natasha Isles in fourth place, Stacey Gould in fifth.
Cool.
So in the men's, no surprises here really. For the top five, quite a familiar set of faces. Brandon Roberts, obviously winning Mansfield, secured his top spot with 6 events bowled this year, and his best 5 secured him 140 points. Head of Team England, Hadley Morgan, bowled just the 5 events, had 132 points out of his best 5. Pete Stevenson in third, and then so narrowly missing out on those top 3 spaces was Chris Oates with 125 points in fourth, and Paul Moore. So
cool.
Some pretty familiar faces.
Yeah. Averages.
Yeah, averages. Stevie T.
Stevie T
is
the high average. Yeah. So, you know, when you trundle it up 10
4 events as well.
with 24 reds, it still works.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
But he can put the ball exactly where he wants it.
I know it's more like 32.
Yeah. He can put the ball exactly where he wants it.
Exactly.
He can repeat.
When you're that repeatable, it's still a highly valuable skill. Highly valuable skill. So Stevie T, 212.81. Pete Stevenson, 211.73. Brandon, 210 point. Hadley, 210 and Matt Lockhead. Well, only played 1 event, but he averaged 210. And
so the interesting thing is here on the averages is that it's been broken down with average on short and average on long.
Oh, I haven't looked at that detail.
So Stevie T, 213.6 on the short patterns, and then 210 on the long. Pete Stevenson, 208 on the short, but 224 on long.
That's a big number.
Brandon, consistent across both, 210.75. So, again, you know, the likes of Ray Teese,
Well, maybe he didn't play.
209.28 and on the short, and then 208 on the long. So you've got a couple of players there that are just consistent regardless of what pattern they're bowling on. A couple of players that favour a short more than the long, or the long, you know, longer pattern more than short. So interesting little statistic. I quite like that.
Yeah, very useful.
Interestingly as well, Hayley Russell narrowly missing out on top 10 from averages, including the men. Obviously, highest average female bowler, but 11th place with 199.8.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Superb. Yeah, really, really interesting. There's quite a few names here that have only bowled maybe 1 or 2 events this season.
Well, busy lives, busy schedules.
Yeah.
Maybe picking and choosing U78 events. I mean, I know we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive into ESBTs and stuff whenever Chats can fit us into his schedule.
So the only thing here is obviously, you know, the ESBT season's finished, but double points for English Open, and then we have the Masters.
Yeah.
So
English Open has started.
Yeah, nice segue that.
Nice segue.
Yeah, let's go straight into English.
And so, yeah, after the first weekend of qualifying, Peter Stevenson is leading the way with a nice 13.38, 138 over for his block.
So for those of you that don't know, the English Open is held at Stroud Bowl this year.
This year, every year.
This year, every year now. Yeah. So it's at Stroud Bowl. It is probably
Live streaming available.
So yeah, the English Open is the premier kind of
it's our
sport bowling event
it's
in
our
the UK.
premier event in the year. Unlike ESBT, which you turn up on one day and play 8 games, this is a re-entry event. 6 games qualifying, play as many different times as you want to or can do, and then they'll cut to so many. Now, like I said,
Good sponsors.
Pete Stevenson is leading the way. Frank Stevenson, 13.03, and then we have third place is Hayley Russell, 12.36. Chris Oates has popped in 12.25. Liam Bailey, young two-handed lad, 12.23, and then rounding out the top 6 currently is Tom Langley on 12.05. And then we've got Mark Patrick, Jamie Bottomley, James Footner, Alan Meads, Gav Greaves, and Jack Sanders, who are in the next group of 6. So, I mean, early weekend, early bird squads. Some of these will qualify because it's early bird, which is great. Gets people spread out
so
over 2 weekends.
I think we had early bird from squad A, early bird from squad B. So, and then we have a couple of entrants from the under 22s for a youth spot.
So as it stands, you know, things are going to change significantly, I'm sure. Early bird A, a young man called Mark Bott is the name. A little bit from my past, a Hampshire lad. Coached him a little bit. He bowled with his dad all those years ago, Mr. Dave Bott. So nice to see Mark playing again. Haven't spoken to him in a while. I have to make an effort with that. But so he's currently early bird A. Simon Bartram is in the second place. Early bird A, you've got Austin Taylor and Aaron Underhill. So top 2 ladies, Louise Gray would be qualifying at the moment. Top 2 seniors, Simon Hogg. Top 2 youth at the moment, Shane Burton Williams and Archie Bartram. So
exciting.
Few ways to qualify. That's the point. So we've got a really big weekend ahead of ourselves.
Exactly. Is there any more bowling this week, during the week? Or is it just the weekend?
I think Friday.
I
think Friday. Maybe Thursday as well. But
yeah.
The English Open, sponsored by Bowling Vision and Big Bear Bolts.
And there's a few other sponsors that I don't have to hand.
So these are the main ones that are listed on the scoring. So
good luck to everybody. If you're bowling this week, let us know. Let us know what squad you're bowling.
We look forward to seeing who will come out victorious.
So, given the fact that the oil pattern is PBA Shark 25?
Shark, was it Chameleon?
I can't remember whether one was ESBT.
Yeah.
It was Chameleon.
Probably should have looked at that.
Please hold while we check.
Press pause.
This is where we usually have camera lady number 1 fact checking us because she's the oracle of all information. Actually, he's currently reading a menu. So, not paying any attention to what we're doing. There we go, that was a nice interlude. Have you got it up yet? So English Open, the 2025 PBA Sharks, 47 feet, 32 mil of oil, and 2.45 to 1 ratio. So, I was right.
Well done.
And I can now confirm the other sponsors. So we had Big Bear Bolts, Teetha Strike Shack, Brunswick Bowling, Team Bowling Vision, Celtic Frozen Drinks, and Bowl for You, and Alexa Bowling. So I believe all the scores and things will be available on Bowl for You.
Yep, they are. Cool.
Crack
Right.
on. Enjoy.
We also there was an event in sunny Spain, I believe, Torrevieja. They had an adult or an open division and a senior version. So,
I'm not going to lie, I didn't even know it happened.
well, you know, some
Too
of
many
us,
things.
you know, are a bit more knowledgeable than others, perhaps.
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, I'd just like to have on record that camera lady number 1 nearly wet herself when Mark said that.
Anyway, moving on. So, the International Open City of Torrevieja 2025 Open, the 13th version of said tournament, was won by a Finnish person called Nuo Vilkinen.
So
I apologise for
that
my
knowledge
probably
coming out
very
now.
poorly executed name there. Anyway, somebody from the UK called Lee Brown, who bowls, is a Lincolnshire lad, came 7th, made the final. So well done, Lee. What was it, those ball choices we were talking about that helped? You have to let me know. Mr. Dominic Barrett made the last 16, finished 15th.
Just
Matt
more,
Maggie,
more games out of season, really, isn't it?
Also missed out. Someone else there's some good players.
Funny enough, are we seeing Dom at English Open?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Oh, well.
Right, in the seniors, so Finland, Petri Kitri beat Kenneth Hawkes from Norway in the final.
Lovely.
In 5th place was somebody called Stephen Flynn from the UK. Stephen G's or whoever. But Stephen Flynn, he's known by now, and he finished a very, very creditable 5th place.
To be fair, it's usually
Sponsored by Storm.
Usually does pretty well, doesn't he?
He's a very, very good player. Very, very good player.
Yeah.
So,
whilst we're on the topic of seniors, Senior World Championships coming up in Vegas. So,
they are in Reno, actually.
In Reno, yeah.
So
we're sending a team out.
we're sending 2 teams, or 4 teams, I believe.
Yeah.
You
Super
know,
seniors
there's
as well.
Seniors and super seniors. Yeah.
Wow.
Do we want to try and find who they were? I can't remember.
Yeah, I know Gay McCulley's going out there
Is she?
for the ladies, senior ladies.
There's lots of players. We'll talk about that next
Yeah,
time.
we'll do some research and we'll cover it.
Yeah,
We'll do a little preview next week.
Yeah.
All right.
A few tournaments over the weekend. There was also one other thing that went on.
What happened? Oh, no, there might have been 2.
Really?
Yeah, a familiar face from the UK happened to make a bit of a surprise appearance in Swedish League this weekend. Mr. Rob Thirlby.
Oh yeah,
Bowled
I can see that.
Bowled for AIK this weekend, just gone.
They're rolling out the oldie.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bob.
So yeah,
I saw a few shots. He was rolling it really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool.
Yeah.
More and more English being taken over to Sweden. What's wrong with Sweden? You suffering, Sweden? Are we just getting better than you lot?
I don't think
What's going on?
I don't think it's getting better than us lot.
They need the English.
They want the strongest teams, don't they?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know, they're a bit of international flavour.
Yeah,
It seems to be working quite well.
clearly.
Anyway, let's go back stateside.
Yes, let's do that, shall we?
Yeah, because obviously, Coach, you've been working with Olivia Rogers for quite some time now.
Yep.
I'm not even a coach, but I was bloody proud. Watching 10 o'clock at night UK time over on PBA's YouTube channel. It's a free event this year. Obviously not televised on Fox like it was last year.
No.
Those first couple of shots were absolute zingers, weren't they? So for any of you that don't know, the PBA, is it League National Clash?
It's called the League National Championships.
League National Championships, right.
About 3 months ago, they had this tournament open to all PBA League National League players who can turn up to this event, and there's 8 different categories.
Yeah, if you want to know what the categories were, go and watch episode 1. We talk about it there.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you get 8 winners, and then those 8 winners turn up at what they called the PBA National Championships, League National Championships clash.
Yeah. Now this format is quite fun. You get your seeding position, and then you basically lowest score eliminated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just you've got to basically strike to stay in. So
Yeah.
they played 4 games to get the choice of where they would go in the lineup. So you could choose to go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth each time. And Olivia actually won the seeding round. So it was with handicap because some people qualify with handicap. She managed to finish first with 9.29 for 4 games, including the handicap. Robert Morris was second. Chris Barnes, I think people recognise that name.
Yep.
Stephanie Zavala is a professional female player.
Yeah.
Stephanie Zavala, beg your pardon.
Is it Zavala?
Yeah, it is Zavala. She actually corrected Neil Stremmel on the feed.
Did she?
Yeah, so
Nice.
apologies, I should have listened.
Yeah.
Carla Allsgood finished 5th in qualifying. Andrew Anderson was 6th, Connor Chen and Weston Griffin. So anyway, the point of having that round was so they get the choice of where to play, and Olivia had first choice of where she wanted to play, and she chose 4th.
Yeah.
4th spot. We talked about this before she went out.
Did you? How did that conversation go?
She said to me, "Where would you go?" And I said, "I'd probably go first or last."
So she went.
Because I love pressure, and she said, "I'm thinking about the middle-ish."
Yeah, fair.
So that's where she ended up. She had free choice of all 8 positions.
Amazing.
And went 4th. And so anyway, the format was you then get up in order, you bowl 1 shot, and if you strike, you're automatically through. But 1 person would drop out each round.
I can't remember what they called the seat of shame or whatever it was.
The seat of shame, yeah, I think so.
Like
but ahead of her, as it turned out, the order was that the 3 professionals went before her. So Anderson went, Zavala went, and then Barnes went.
Yeah.
So round 1, they all struck.
Yeah.
And so, you know, she needed to make a good shot. Didn't need to strike, but needed to, and she nailed it.
Yeah.
And you know, absolutely
Mustard.
flushed the nuts out of the ball.
So good.
And struck. So I think that probably settled her nerves, settled mine. And then, anyway, 1 person went out. Connor Chen went out that round. Anyway, she survived through to round 5.
Well, let's talk about round 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Olivia struck again, but Chris Barnes.
She didn't. She was 7.
No, second shot was a strike.
No,
Third round was a 7.
No.
I 100%
Not according
guarantee
to these results.
100% guarantee the second shot was a strike.
Maybe
2.
they got it wrong.
Yeah. The second shot was definitely a strike 2, and the third was a 7.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah?
No, she left. No.
Because Chris Barnes went out. I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm going to go and get the footage.
She left 2, 4, 5.
Let's VAR it. Yeah, that was a third. I swear that was a third shot. First 2 were strikes.
Barnes got 6. Round 2.
Okay. Barnes got whatever.
That's what they've listed as. Barnes went out round 2, and then after a roll-off, Morris went out round 3, and then in round 4, Zavala went out with a 7.
Can we just talk about how lucky Andrew Anderson was after that?
Oh, his roll-off, his roll-off with Morris. I mean, he bowled 6 first, and then somebody got out, somebody else got 6, and then they had to roll off, and
Just going to get the text messages.
The roll-off was, then Anderson rolled 7. Anderson rolled 7 in his roll-off shot, and then the guy got 6. So he got a little bit fortunate there.
A little bit.
Probably twice. But
and then he goes on to.
And then he goes on to win it. So anyway,
but
just a big shout out to Olivia. I think she did brilliantly. I am obviously a little bit biased. However, you know,
representing England out there.
Yeah.
Like, it's the great thing about being English, isn't it? When
she showed no fear, which was, for me, that was the big thing. Made some big shots, you know, on big time TV, streamed around the world.
Nice to see a purple hammer at a PBA event again.
Yeah. So, brilliant job, Olivia. Won a few £1,000s or dollars, whatever.
Nice.
So,
yeah, first prize for that was 25,000.
it was
Mad.
So,
There we
anyway,
go. Right.
that was good to watch on a Saturday.
That was lovely. So yeah, I think that just about concludes this episode
I think it probably does.
of the podcast.
Nice way to finish.
Yeah. It's been quite a nice little celebration one today, isn't it?
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always good to recognise what people are doing.
I know,
It's what
right?
we're all for, you know, is bowling, enjoying the competition of bowling, but you know, you want to achieve things, and when you do achieve, it's, you know, very satisfying. It's worth all the hard work you put in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know, and
That's amazing. So yeah, congratulations to everyone we've mentioned today, and congratulations to the ones that we haven't as well. This is the No Strings Attached podcast. I'm Tristan, that's Mark.
thanks for
Cameron Lady
watching.
Number one. Like and subscribe and leave us a comment if you wouldn't mind. Thank you very much. Much love. Bye-bye. Boom.